Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Jesse Boats from the 19th hole, and we're here to talk about the brand new update that was just released by Playdemic. This is Thursday, December 6th, and what we're going to do here in this video is first go into the update notes for the game, talk a little bit about what changes have been made. So if you go to your little gadget up at the top left and then hit Help, you can scroll down the help section to the section that says updates. If you click that, it brings you to a page that shows you all the different updates that have been made. And if you click on the top one, which was 06/12/2018, that's the one that we just downloaded and updated into our phone. So let's scroll to the max curl section, which is the first improvement they made. Basically, they said with this new change, all golfers will be able to fully utilize their club's curl abilities regardless of the device being used. What that means is in the past, only Android phone users had been able to use full curl potential on their clubs. And that's because they were able to download an app that allowed them to turn their phone sideways. That gave the game more of a horizontal look, but it also allowed them to use their full curl. If you had an Apple phone, you were unable to do that because there were no such apps available to do this on an iOS device. But now you can, and we will go into the game in just a moment. I will show you that change and how you can use it to improve your gameplay. The second change they did was the golf bag perk improvement. Basically, it says, in this update, you will be able to choose your bag once you are on the course before you take your first shot. This will allow you to choose the best golf bag for the hole and win conditions. You can choose which golf bag you use by selecting the golf bag icon on the right hand side of the game screen when you are on the tee. So basically, much like you can change your ball at the beginning of a hole, you will now also be able to make a change to your golf bag. So maybe let's say you're on a par 5 that requires a wood with a lot of distance. Well, maybe you have the sniper in, but you need the big dog. Well, now, as long as you have one of your other golf bags set up with the big dog, you will be able to make that change before you tee off on the hole. But do keep in mind, once you start the hole, you will not be able to change your bag back. Much like the ball, once you start the hole with the bag, that's the bag you got to use, just like the ball. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see what else we got. Tracking clan members. We have now made it much easier to check the performance of each clan member by adding an option to quickly scroll through members when viewing their clan stats. Okay, we'll have to check that out. Tournament scoreboard improvements. Okay, a few aesthetic changes have also been made to how tournament scorecards are presented within your clan. Some helpful tool tips have been added, as well as some minor text changes. This aims to give you more detail on how your clanmates are progressing and performing in the tournament. Okay, coolness. Other improvements. Fix issue causing clan point graph to flatline, and a few other improvements as well down the line. You can always go into your update section if you want to read those. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go into the game and check out what we have here. Now, first thing that you want to do is, go and set up your bags so that you have them correctly set up. Do keep in mind the only way to earn these bags is to participate in a clan. So if you have not done so yet, and you want to earn these perks, you definitely got to find yourself a clan and get to work grinding out them clan points. So basically, what you do is you go to your bag here. As you see up at the top left, it has the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Currently, my clan has access to 3 bags based on our performance. So, there's bag 1. We got bag 2 here. And as you see, I put the Apocalypse and the Big Dog in for this one. And then bag 3, I put the Thor's Hammer, I put the Hammerhead, I did put the Hornet in and the Firefly in. So this would be for a hole that I want a little bit more distance than the Sniper, but I really want a club that's kind of like the Sniper as well, which would be the Hammerhead. And then hole 2, I put the big dog in. That's just in case I am on a hole that really requires the need for a big time wood for the second shot. So let's go into the game here real quickly and see how this works. So what we'll do here is we're just going to go into a Tour 1 game here and check it out. Hopefully we can get opponent quickly. Oh, we do. Cool. We got a lot of people trying to check out their the curl and their bag switching, I'm sure. Alright, so let's see if we get to go first. Alright, I get to go first. So here we are. We have first our ball selection. We'll just put a marlin in. And now, as you see over on the right hand side, it says clubs and it says 2. So if I click on that right there, it gives me the option to change which bag I want to start the hole off. We'll go with this third bag with the Thor's hammer, okay? And what we'll do here is we're going to do a power curl shot. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to go with the Apocalypse bag. So 5, 10, 15, and a little bit extra. And as you see, I pull and then pull forward. You see my screen rotates? My screen rotated as I rotated my curl, which was pretty cool. And we just roll it right up there. Take a shot. And we'll do this one more time. We'll do one more hole, just so you all can see the rotation of the screen again. But basically what happens is once you get to that edge of your screen where you're at max curl for the screen, then the screen starts to rotate farther to give you the ability to curl your shot the full curl amount of the club. So perfect shot! Give this dunk an attempt here. And then we'll move on to our next hole and give you all one more example of the hole. Alright, let's see what we got here. See if we can put this in the bread basket, right? Perfect shot! Alright, so there's our dunk. So we're going to go ahead and load up one more hole and just look at that one more time with the curl. Alright, come on, guys. Put this one. Actually, no, don't put this one in. Uh-oh. Perfect shot! Good shot right there. Eagle! Good shot. Alright, so we'll probably just go ahead and forfeit this one to him in the shootout. Let him have the coins so that we can go on and watch our curl one more time. Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and play the hole. Perfect shot. That one plays right there. Nice on. Thought we had that shot right there. So basically, these changes that have been made to the game are changes that have been being called for quite a bit. I know as far as the curl goes, it's been quite a situation where only a certain percentage of the population playing the game, really have the ability to use the full amounts of curl for their clubs, based on whether or not they had the Android phone or you had an Apple phone. So, now everybody will be on an equal playing field as far as using, the club curl for their ball goes. Good shot right there. So it's a good change. I think it's a positive change for the community, and I also like the change with the bags. I think it will cause you to have to be a lot more strategic when you are playing in your tour play now. You know, I don't think it will really have much of an effect on tournament play, you know, just because people normally do know what clubs they need to change out for every hole anyways in tournament play. But it's definitely a change that will affect the way you play tour play, because now you can set up your bags to get ultra aggressive on a hole if you really want to, and there are certain holes where you need to be, you know, more aggressive than others. So having that ability to change out your clubs before you play once you see the hole could be a significant advantage to those that do know the game and do know what they're doing. So we got Swamp Donkey going to go first here, and then I will go. And I'm going to show you a little bit more in detail what you can do with the Apocalypse, which is a club that has a lot of curl on it. You know, in addition to your, you know, your drivers, you still will be able to access this curl with your wood clubs as well. So, like, you know, any club that has a lot of curl on it,
great shot,
you will be able to use the full amount of curl for the wood as well. As long as also with your iron clubs. You know, some iron clubs have a lot of curl on them. You'll be able to do that. No. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go out our about 20 rings here. And as you can see, you're gonna be able to see. Watch my curl. Okay, full power. As you see, I pull left. You see my screen rotates left. That's giving me the full curl ability right there, which is pretty cool. A little bit too much on that power, but you all can see what you can do now with the curl, and you know, hopefully that will help you all out in your game and give you a little bit more power off the tee, especially if you're playing in the upper divisions and have a little bit higher winds. That way you can now take advantage of those winds fully to your best. So anyways, thank you all for watching this little video on the update, and we'll see you all on the course.
great shot.